Dennis Schroder once again traded. It's just been almost every day this week Schroder's been traded. Now rerouted in the Butler deal, he's traded from the Utah Jazz to the Detroit Pistons for Josh Richardson and KJ Martin. So Dennis Schroder started off the year with the Nets, got traded to Golden State, then went from Golden State to Utah, and now he's on his way to Detroit. So on the season, 14.4 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.1 steals, 2 threes, and 41% from the field. So Schroder, he's still a player that could score the basketball. He could shoot the three ball, and a good facilitator as well. And according to reports, he's going to remain in Detroit finally after he's been bounced around the league over the last 2 months of the season. Is Dennis Schroder. So like I said, he's a veteran in this league. Detroit, they've definitely had a bounce back season, but obviously their starting point guards, Cade Cunningham and Schroder, most likely is going to come off the bench for this Detroit Pistons team. So in terms of fantasy basketball, he's out there in 53% of fantasy leagues. And I don't know if his value is going to be all that great, because once he went to Golden State, he didn't fit in with that roster. And obviously they flipped him off in the Jimmy Butler deal with Dennis Schroder. So like I said, for him, I don't see him doing much as Dennis Schroder in terms of fantasy basketball this season. At times he could show some flashes, but I don't believe we'll see much. Now KJ Martin, he's bounced around the league a whole lot throughout his NBA career, and Philadelphia traded him away yesterday to the Pistons, and now the Pistons trading him away to the Jazz. And obviously the fit makes a little more sense with the Jazz, where they're just playing every young guy, and this is exactly what they're doing here. And then the second round pick is going as well to the Jazz. So on the season for Martin, where he's been banged up of late with a broken foot, 6.4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 61% from the field. So KJ Martin, he could score the basketball a little bit. Still a young player, 25 years old only. And now he goes to a Utah Jazz team where they're playing all young rookies and second-year guys for the most part, besides Lauri Markkanen over there and Colin Sexton. So Martin, he'll get an opportunity, but another player that I don't think will have much fantasy value. Maybe he'll play some sporadic minutes, 10, 15 minutes a game, unless there's more injuries, and then they'll give him more playing time. But I believe he's not going to have fantasy value. And Josh Richardson, I could honestly see him being cut loose and signing on in the buyout market with a contender as Richardson. So with Richardson this season, he didn't do much or play much with the Miami Heat. On the year, 4 points a game, 1.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 28% from the field with a steal. So this was just a salary type of thing. They get the second round pick out of it. Also is Utah, and also still a young player in Martin to see if they could develop him. But this is for fantasy basketball. It's about Dennis Schroder coming off the bench and see if he can help this Piston team in that aspect. But for Utah, it's about getting more flexibility, getting a draft pick, and seeing if there's something with KJ Martin. So Dennis Schroder finally traded to a place where he's going to stay for the remainder of the season with the Pistons. And we'll see if he can help this Piston team make a playoff push for the remainder of the 2025 season.